Lego Fortnite is finally here, and it is so much fun. I've been playing literally all week. I have no life actually. It's insane. But I've been playing around, and I finally like upgraded my village, and my workbench is all done. But I have this big lake in my world, right? And I was like, okay, I kind of want to build a vehicle because I saw you can build them. But for some reason, there's no like steering wheel. So I have to come up with some random ass idea to think of like, how do I steer this thing? So I went into the sandbox mode and just like started throwing ideas on the wall. Um, I did fool around a bit. I put like thrusters on a platform and see what happened. I glitched. Like I don't even know what happened. Like what is going on here? Yes. So that aside, I was trying a bunch of stuff. I started with a plane, and then I was like, wait, I don't really need a plane. I kind of just need a boat. But so I started doing that. I went to the water and just started testing some stuff out. So the first idea was like just to use like weight, but so like I used the box, but it was too heavy, and because I put railings on it, it just it just flipped the entire boat over. So I was like, okay, because if I didn't have railings, the box would just like slide off and just land in the water. So I was like, maybe if I encase it, no, it just flipped it just flipped it over. So then I went and started using chest, but to turn the raft I had, I needed like an insane amount of chests, and in survival, it's kind of impractical because like if I wanted to switch, like what if I wanted to go left? I would have to destroy all those chests and then place them on the left. It was so impractical. It worked, but like it was it was not gonna happen in survival. So then I was like, okay, maybe my raft is just too big, so I made it smaller, and I decided to use like platforms to turn me. And I was getting somewhere because I was like, wait a minute, I'm turning. Because if I imbalance it a bit, it would like turn left, and it was working. It was doing pretty good. And I was just testing the waters here. I was like, okay, how hard can I turn here? And yeah, I was able to dodge these rocks right here. So I started to do more testing, and it was working. I was able to turn right, I was able to turn left, and it wasn't too bad. Like, because if you break these platforms in survival, you can actually get the resources back, and because we're in the water, you can just grab those, and you can quickly place them. So this was pretty practical in survival when I went in there. And if you placed all three platforms, you would go straight, so you don't have to turn if you don't want to. And if you want to do like slight turns, you can just like break one platform on one side. It was working. So then I went into my survival world and just started gathering the resources I needed. I had like a beatbox tournament, I guess, in my village, and then I saw them beat up some skeletons. It was pretty funny to watch. But then I finally hit open seas. The design was done, and I started sailing away. I did see a rainbow, so I wanted to see if I could actually go over there, and yeah, I was able to go over there. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the reason why I put the balloons on there was just so it wouldn't capsize and it would because the weight was like the raft was so big, like it could just like sink because it's heavy. So I just put two balloons just to make sure it doesn't capsize. But because I think it did capsize here because I just built stairs, but all I did was break them. So now that you've kind of seen it works, and if you do want to build this, I actually wrote down the list of things you're gonna need just so you can get all of them in one go and you can just start building that. So I'll give you the list right here. So for the platforms, you're gonna need 48 flexwood, which is the wood from the cactuses. For the two large balloons, you're gonna need two torches. You're gonna need two cords, which come from 10 vines total, so that's not too bad. And then you're gonna need 20 silks, which drop from spiders, and then you put the silks into the spinning wheel to make silk threads, and then you go to the loom and build four silk fragments, or sorry, not fragments, fabrics at the loom. And then for the thrusters, there are like six thrusters at the back there. They're all kind of just in the middle. None of them are on the sides. And you could put little like two small ones. There's room for like two small ones on the ends, but if you want to do that, you can do that. Just to go faster. But I just decided to use like six large ones. So what you're gonna need is 18 wooden rods, 12 blast powder, which comes from the skeletons that have the dynamite. They're usually in the desert, from what I saw, and they don't always drop it. And then also, I also got some blast powder from the rainbows. So if you just want to do that as well, It's random, so it's probably better to grind the skeletons, but there's that. And then you're gonna need 6 torches. And then for the one activation ship, I mean, it's just one wood, one blast powder, so it's not too bad. So like in total, you're gonna need like 13 blast powder if anyone catches my drift there. Actually, maybe I'll just write it down on the screen here. All right, there you go. I just wrote down. I pretty much just wrote down my notes there. Um, well, I think that's the end of the video. Honestly, I will be making 2 more videos on the other 2 modes. Just gonna be working on that. Those should be coming out soon. So look forward to that. But I hope you're enjoying the Lego mode because I know I am. So I'll catch you guys next one. Bye.